Hey guys, how's it going? Why don't you introduce yourselves real quick?
I'm Lori Young with Avalon Group Realty.
And I'm Sagib from TLSFL Homes.
Lori, why don't you explain to us why you opened up Avalon Group Realty and what is it?
Okay, that's an easy question. Actually, the reason that I opened Avalon Group Realty is because I initially was a real estate investor myself, and I still am. And I started experiencing problems with property management, because that's the key to my cash flow. And so if I was having those problems, I knew other people were. And I started getting phone calls from my investor clients, and they were all asking, gosh, would you please help manage my properties? And eventually they wore me down, and I decided to go ahead and become a licensed real estate broker and open Avalon Group Realty.
What were some of their concerns?
Well, just like I had, not getting rents, not being able to reach property management, having lots of repairs, and just in general, not having cash flow. I went into this investment business to make money, and turned out at the end of the day that wasn't happening.
And how many houses do you manage?
Currently right now 104.
Okay, and this is Sagib. Sagib, you have 20 homes, you've done 20 homes yourself, plus you deal with international investors, you represent them, and you've done over 100 on those too. So why don't you tell us a little bit of the differences that you see in the Avalon Realty Group with your situation?
All right, so let me go a bit to the past. When I started to invest, I faced with a lot of things that I need to take care of, such as availability, reliability, cost of repairs. So all these kind of things or issues, I don't want my investors faced with. So when we decided to invest in Cleveland area, which was 3 years ago, so we look for a great property management that we can work with, and that will give us a solution to me and to my investors.
So have you seen a lot of high costs when, obviously with the COVID, and say there was, how many people were evicted or kicked out?
Well, my tenants had trouble. There were 4 of them out of the whole group, which I was very impressed with that, because we were all experiencing something that was terrible and challenging. And 2 of them we ended up having to go to eviction court for, and the other 2 just left the properties. But all of them left the properties in good condition. Like I explained it, these are families, they're good quality tenants.
No, wait a minute. You're telling me these poor people had to get evicted or had to get kicked, they didn't trash the house?
No.
Wait a minute, I don't totally believe you. So Give, those are your clients. Did that happen? I mean, what was the cost of getting that back together and all that?
Yes, it happened. So it happened that they didn't do nothing. Like,
wow.
Well, we need to paint a bit, like to fix small
Right.
fixes.
Common stuff.
Which is, really, exactly, common stuff, but other than that, that's it.
That's phenomenal. So how do you do your background checks? What's the difference between an A-B property to a C-D-F property?
Oh, it's a big difference because of the pool of potential tenants. Most of them are families, most of them are employed, if not one spouse, both spouses, and they have good quality jobs, stability. One of the things that I make a point of doing is I not only do an electronic check of background, eviction history, and credit, but then I personally phone and speak with their employers. I personally phone and speak with their prior landlords, and I interview the tenants themselves. And this makes a big difference, because right from the beginning I am creating a relationship with these tenants. And I feel it's as important to have a relationship with my tenants as it is with my owners.
Correct.
And so I believe that collectively that helps with the tenants staying, their longevity, as well as when they do move out, that they leave the home in good condition.
So let me get this right. So if somebody's having problems with their investment real estate, you're an international person, you've got to contact Sagib and Lori. Sagib will get you all set up, get the paperwork, and we'll get the situation handled. We'll give it. So why don't we end up with Lori? Why don't you give them your information, how they can contact you?
Okay. Again, my name is Lori Young with Avalon Group Realty. My website is www.avalongrouprealestate.com, and I can be reached at area code 480-694-3735. Again, 480-694-3735.
Sagiv?
And my website is www.tlsflhomes.com. Phone number 054-4820-526.
And they can find you guys on WhatsApp too, correct?
Absolutely.
So if somebody's having a problem, where should they go?
Just give me a call.
Correct.
We are happy to help.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Lori.